That's not a comic book. Now that's a comic book.
Speaking of Alan Moore, whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow? Excuse me while I take off the dust jacket. I hate dust jackets. Meh. Disappointing hardcover. So, I gotta say, I'm not disappointed by this. I think I'm just a little spoiled. I've watched Justice League. I've seen the best story from this. And I think they pretty much got it. It didn't have Jason Todd in it. Woo. He's not that important in that story. Alan Moore doesn't write a very good Wonder Woman based on this, I'll give him that much. I think I like the first thing more, the first issue or two issues where it's the historic last issue of Silver Age Superman where he ends up, fighting off Brainiac and Mixoplex and all that. That was better. Or not better, that was just, it was fresh to me, so I enjoyed it more. It's all good, though. Like, you can't review an Alan Moore book and say it's bad. It's just kinda like exactly what I read. I'm spoiled on it for, I guess, two reasons. One, I already knew the best story from it. And two, I've read Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader, and that's better. Not only because I like Batman, not only because I like Neil Gaiman, that is just a damn good book. And so is this. It's just not Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader. And also, it doesn't help that I like the Silver Age. The Silver Age stuff is fun and it's enjoyable. But it's not my thing. Like, when I think comic books, I don't think Silver Age comics. So, reading this, which is like a big tribute and send-off to the Silver Age of comics, it's just okay. I don't know, that's not true. It's good. It is good. It's just not for me. This is something that I imagine a lot of people who are big fans of classic Silver Age Superman would just break their hearts reading it and have the same reaction I do to Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader. I just don't have that. I don't have that connection to Silver Age Superman. So what I'm reading is very good. The Swamp Thing issue, meh. It's okay. That one's just okay. But all of it's still fairly good on the whole. It's just not my thing. So yeah, there's not a lot for me to say about it. It's Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow. It is a classic. If you love Silver Age Superman stuff, I don't know why you don't have this. Get it? If you're not a huge Superman fan, it is still worth reading just for its importance to comic books. Like, I can feel why it's important as I'm reading it. But if you're just wanting to read it, or if you're wondering about whether or not to read it to see if it's like, your thing, if you're not into Silver Age Superman, you're probably not going to like it that much. So yeah. That's all I really have to say about this. Sorry. Not really much.
That's not a comic book. Now that's a comic book.